How many times have you said, one day I'll do it, but that day never comes? Wishing is cheap, but commitment will cost you everything for sure and reward you with more than you ever imagined. This video is just gonna be a wake-up call for everyone out there who's struggling with commitment. You say, today I'm gonna commit to taking out the trash, and the day ends when you've not done it. Today I'm gonna commit to going for swimming so that I work out, and the day ends when you're not done it. We live in a world that is full of dreamers and very few doers. People wish for better relationships, a better lifestyle, better finances, to start a business or ministry. But every year goes by when nothing has changed. I'm a victim as well. Sometimes I set up goals and I don't achieve them. But why? Because wishing is passive. Commitment is very active. You need to be active. If you say I'm committed to this, then you gotta be active. And here's the truth. If you wanna hear the truth, I have it for you today. Wishing feels good. We all know that there are times when we say, I wish I had that big car. I wish I had that big house. It is only commitment that is going to bring that growth that you need. But let me bring this closer to home. Let me just bring it closer to home. I knew someone who always said, one day I'll get serious, but my health, oh, one day I'll go to the gym, but man, I have no time. One day I'll take my kids to do all these co-curricular activities, but man, they come back home when they are tired. But that one day never came. Till one day he collapsed from exhaustion. He was so exhausted with all the work that he was doing. That's when he realized the body won't wait for my commitment. The body cannot wait for your commitment. Or another friend who kept saying, I want to start a YouTube channel. I have ideas, but guess what? 3 years later, no videos. Because the wish felt like progress, but only commitment creates results. We all know that. So how many of us have said, I want to grow spiritually, but we've never committed to reading the Bible daily or set aside some time to pray? This is serious talk now. Wishing does not build faith. Commitment does. Let's look at the Bible. In Luke chapter 9, verse 62. Jesus says, no one who puts a hand to the plow and looks back is fit for the service in the kingdom of God. That's a serious call to commitment for sure. He was calling us to commit. He was calling us to commit. Look at Ruth. She didn't just wish to stay loyal to Naomi. She said, where you go, I will go. And that's commitment. And because of that, she walked into the destiny that led her into a lineage with Jesus. Even David, come on, when you look at David, he was anointed to become king while still a shepherd. He could have just wished it until existence, but he served, fought lions, he faced Goliath, he honored Saul before his crown came. He wasn't so much thirsty for power, and that's the sure deal. At times God promises us something, and boom, within a week we are like, man, God spoke. I got a prophecy that I will be doing this someday. And you know why David was patient with Saul? Commitment, not comfort. It's not comfort that made him king. It was commitment. How many of you are wishing for committing to something? Here's what commitment looks like. Write it down. Wishes live in your head. Commitments live on paper. What you don't plan, you won't prioritize. Start small. Commit to 5 minutes, not 5 hours. Build consistency. You need to tell someone about what you want to achieve. Accountability makes the commitment real. Push through the resistance. Commitment kicks in after motivation fades. Let me ask you a tough question. What's that one thing you keep saying, you will do, but haven't started yet. Now ask yourself, do I really want to do it? Do I really need it? Do I just wish for it? Today I challenge you. Stop saying one day. Let today be day one. Take one step, commit. Write the book, start the YouTube channel, talk to the person, sign up for the class, forgive, pray, apply, act. You gotta start moving. Commitment necessitates movement. Commitment makes you wake up early in the morning and you start doing what you're committed to do. I know it's scary. It's very scary to commit. It feels safer to wish, but wishing leaves you empty. Commitment transforms you. You don't need to have it all figured out, of course, from the start. You just need to say yes to the next step. God doesn't bless potential, He blesses obedience. And obedience is better than sacrifice. We all know that. If God gave you the dream, He'll give you the strength to accomplish it. But you must move. Let me encourage you. God honors commitment. In Second Chronicles chapter 19:16, verse 9, it says, "For the eyes of the Lord rage throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to Him." That means God is not looking for perfect people. He's looking for committed people. People who say, "Lord, I may be scared, but I am stepping forward anyway." That is the people that God is looking for. Do you think Noah felt ready to build the ark before that rain had ever existed? No. But his commitment saved his family and rewrote history. God is not waiting for your perfection. He's waiting for your participation. Let me show you the difference between being interested and being committed. When you are interested, you do it when it is easy. When you are committed, you do it even when it's hard. When you are interested, you talk about it. When you are committed, you show up and you do it. You can't conquer what you're not committed to. You can't be free from what you're still flirting about. Interests keep us dreaming. They keep you dreaming. Commitment brings the results. Let me give you some practical tools to help you stay committed and focused. Use a calendar. Put your goal on the calendar. All it takes is for you to get that calendar. It will never happen if you don't get that calendar. Ask yourself, what did I do today that moved me closer to my goal? Create a why wall. Put photos, quotes, maybe scriptures that remind you why you must stay committed. Invite God into the process every day. If you kick Him out, you're going to struggle with this. This isn't just self-help, it's God's help. You need God in this commitment. You cannot do it alone. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait for the finish line. Celebrate every step of the progress. For example, there are people who God has blessed with finances. And I'm not saying that we should not plan for the finances the Lord has given us. People have made money, but they are saving up all those finances for retirement. And I'm like, man, when are you gonna enjoy life? And you know that when you're 65 years old and you're like, man, now I've saved up enough, let me begin enjoy. What are you gonna be enjoying when all your knees are cracked up? When your back is paining, when you're always visiting the hospital? It's right now when you have to start enjoying. Save up that money, use it wisely, but also enjoy it when you're still energetic, when you are still young, when you can still say, let me go to the beach, let me go play with my kids. Lastly, if you truly want to commit to anything, burn your backup plan. You don't need a backup plan. Some of us are still halfway into our commitment simply because you are stuck. Commitment means closing the door behind you. You move forward with no turning back. There's no plan B. If you have plan B, then you're going to struggle. That's what Elisha did in 1 Kings 19. He burned his pillow and oxen. When Elijah called him, why? Because he knew there's some plants here that are getting in my way. Because he knew I'm not going back to the old life. What is that plow that you need to burn so that you don't keep on looking back? What's the thing you're holding on to just in case this doesn't work out? Let it go. Jump fully in. That's when your life will shift. You've been waiting long enough, wishing long enough, doubting long enough. Now is your time to commit. Start. Move. Trust God with the next step. Say it out loud with me right now. I am done wishing. I am starting today. If you said it, commit to it. Let's build a movement of commitment, people. If this video has resonated with you, if all the things we've discussed, we've shared in this video are like a turning point to you, and you feel like you want to change, you want to be more committed, help me subscribe, like, and share this with someone out there. There are other people who may need this kind of information. There are people who are stuck in the wish zone like you've been. And remember, God cannot do more with your small steps than you could ever do with big dreams that never move. We need to move.